I know about the bikes, I've been briefed on the track, but I'm going to get a little bit more detail on how to take bends and general bends around the circuit. I'm going to ask the instructor, which I've had for the last week, Sean, to help me out. Right, Sean, you got me through my bike test.
Yep.
No problems there, flying colours. So I think the next step for me is the circuit.
Absolutely. Same as your the course we did for you before, we're going to start off on an easier bike, get on the circuit, learn the circuit, and then we'll progress onto the fire blade later on, okay?
Lovely.
Okay, here we go into red gates. It's vitally important you get your line right here. It's a bend that is very deceptive and it comes back on you from the right here, so nice and smooth on the brakes. Bit of a late turning point here because you want to use that tarmac on the exit, so nice and smooth on the gas, very gently.
Okay.
And then letting the bike drift out, up through the gears, but it's important to remain smooth and composed. Don't turn in too early through Hollywood.
Okay.
Nice and gentle. And under no circumstances do you want to shut off violently as you go into the left-hander here.
Yeah, easy on the power.
You don't want to load the front end up and find yourself crashing.
Fine.
Now we can start to shut off as we're upright, starting to brake. For the old hairpin, down a gear, maybe two, off the brakes, and peel it in, feed it through, and let the bike drift out wide towards the left-hand side of the circuit. Now we can start to look through Starkeys, and again use the whole width of the circuit.
No problem.
And into Swans here, nice and smooth.
Yeah.
Looking into McLean's. Again on the brakes, just very gently, very briefly, down the gear, and then in. Being careful to avoid the harsh bit of tarmac there. Up the gears again, driving through towards Coppice. On the brakes before you can see the bend, and actually turning in before you can see the bend itself. So in we go, and let the bike drift out a little bit wider. It's a double apex, you want to be clipping the second apex and driving straight out, letting the bike come out wide. Use the whole width of the track. And now what we'll find is the front end may start to feel like it's going to pick up, so put yourself in the middle of the circuit and then gradually let the bike drift across to the right for Fogarty S's. Approaching the 100-yard marker on the brakes, nice and smooth, down the gears, off the brakes, peel in and drive it through nice and smoothly. It's very, very important that you keep smooth on the power, nothing erratic.
Plenty of wind sitting up here in this big African tourer. Looks a little bit easier on a road bike such as the Blade. You're not quite up and getting blown all over the place.
It's more important still to make absolutely sure that we apply exactly the same principles to your riding style. That's excellent, well done. Again on the gas, nice and smooth, drifting across to the right hand side of the circuit. Judge your peel-in points. So we're getting on the brakes, down a gear, maybe two, and then peel in, feeding it round. And again, very gentle on the brake, on the throttle here, feeding it out smoothly. That's good, well done, very nice. Very nice indeed.